What is up, guys? Ryan and Tiffany here. Tiffany's trying to do something right now.
Yeah.
Gotcha. At least this time I caught you with your clothes on.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay.
So, happy Monday live. What?
Jeff says Florida Law Book 2031. I like to plan ahead, Jeff. But that might be a little bit too much, buddy.
Well, did you make a mistake and put that somewhere, or did I make a mistake?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I just think it's funny. What's up, Mike, Wayne, Bunker Depot, Alan?
Oh, hello. Okay,
Will is on.
Just needed to share the page.
From Cutter, from Guitar, 2 a.m.
Yeah, 2 a.m. Gosh. You know, that makes me feel better. Then I don't want to say, like, I'm tired, because I guess it's, 7 o'clock.
We have had no air conditioning in our house.
No air conditioning since
so
last
you
Wednesday.
would think a brand new house that is 4 months old could have air conditioner that worked, but it does not work, and they won't be able to fix it until Thursday now.
Let me tell you. Yeah, so Thursday it'll be fixed. So let me tell you, okay, the downstairs is okay. But, it's livable. Like, we're dying, but but you walk up the stairs, which is where all of our bedrooms are, and it is 92 degrees. It is so freaking hot.
I slept in my office last night.
So Ryan slept right there on the floor.
Because it is like the only room in the house with a separate AC unit.
We have a separate AC unit. So he was sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
But at night, so our neighbor was nice, and they borrowed us another separate AC unit. So Ryan hooked that up in our master bedroom, and all the kids took all the couch cushions from, the sectional couch, and they all made their individual beds. So we're all in my room upstairs with the air conditioner, all the doors closed, and the air conditioner going nonstop. So it actually, looking good, Tiff. Who's the guy to your left? So it actually cooled down in there last night, and I was thinking about, I had to put the blanket on me, so I was thinking about coming to get Ryan, but I didn't want to wake you up. But yeah,
it sucked last night.
You're just sleeping on a cement floor,
I was laying on pillows, but it still sucked.
But how many pillows?
Just one.
Just one pillow?
Two, right? So one for my lower body, one for the upper part of the body.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Yeah, it was not fun. My freaking knees are killing me. It was not fun.
You should have not done that. Are you going to sleep in bed tonight?
Oh, I'm going to sleep in bed tonight.
Okay, good. So, let me just say, it sucks to not have air conditioning. There, I said it.
Do you remember?
I never want to live like this again.
When we got married, our honeymoon, we went to Banff, which is the Canadian Rocky Mountains. And we went there in July, right? So we get to our room and we check in. We walk up to our room and I'm like, it is hot as hell in here. What the? I said, where's the air conditioning? And Tiff's like, I don't know. And then I went downstairs and said, hey, how do I turn my air on? They're like, we don't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
What? So because it's cold there most of the time, they don't install air conditioning units. So we had fans everywhere and all this stuff. And I was like, this is ridiculous.
Super
Canadian
hot.
Bum nowhere.
Watch your mouth. All right, I got to read.
So Arthur says, did we miss the Clubhouse Live Wednesday night? You did not.
No.
Tiffany and I were at a event. And we were not able to do it. So,
yeah, we're still working through. I think maybe that time is maybe not.
No, it's just there's some random.
Yeah.
Listen, just every once in a while, it's not going to happen, right?
Yeah, true. Okay, there we go. Yes, no AC in Florida is brutal. You are right.
Yeah, so Kaylee.
Okay, Kaylee says, I live in Western Washington, and we had a day in July where it got over 100, no AC
that
up here for
sucks.
the rest of us. Yeah, that's not cool.
You're right, that's not cool.
Not cool. No pun intended.
Okay, so Mary says, I had a question from our women's group about open carrying on your own property in Florida. So you're allowed to open carry on your property. And it's totally legal.
Even if you live in a subdivision, I could legit go outside, open carry, and mow my grass in this subdivision, deed restricted.
The cops are going to come.
But I'm totally legal to do that. But Ryan does have a video about this, you know, saying like use discretion. I mean, I know that legally I could do that. And if you want to do that, go ahead, more of the power to you. But you have to remember, like, these are your neighbors. And if they, you know, they may be, you know, gun lovers, owners, and not care. But if one does care, it's not that, okay, one, they're going to probably call the cops because they don't know the law.
They're probably going to be a massive Karen at all HOA meetings.
But what I would be worried about even like the most is the last place we lived, there was renters there, and he found out, however, somehow that we had, you know, Tampa carry, and he had seen a couple of our YouTube videos. And when he stole our Uber Eats, yes, you heard me right. Our Uber Eats got delivered there by accident. And when he ate it, snuck it in the house and ate it, and Ryan was banging on his door, he started, I felt threatened, get off my property. And then he started mentioning that, like, I know that you own guns. And he was basically like trying to red flag Ryan. And we like,
he made threats like that. And I said, I haven't threatened you. I haven't done anything to you.
We knocked on your door.
I'm simply asking for my food back that you took.
Right.
So anyway, we're getting off track here.
So the reason I'm sharing that is, you know, if you do have a Karen that lives across the street
that wants to cause problems,
you don't know when they're going to say, they waved the gun at me or whatever. So I say, you know, keep it to yourself. Maybe, you know, if you own some property with some acreage and you want to open carry while you mow your grass on your lawnmower, naked. I mean, whatever. But I mean, you're totally legal to do it.
The male version of a Karen is a Karen.
No, what?
A Karen is its own species.
No.
They are unisex.
No. Okay, so Ting Ting said I would be worried that a Karen would call the cops and you know, try to do some type of, exactly. Or, you know, 6 months down the road, maybe you're good friends, but 6 months down the road, you get into a little bit of a scuffle or an altercation because somebody's dog pooped in someone's yard, or you left your, you know, whatever, newspaper blew in their driveway, because people are crazy nowadays. And all of a sudden they're like, oh, she's waving a gun at me. So I would just rather, you know, nobody really know who I am. Even though we were walking down the street the other day with the kids. We're like, let's go for a walk. This is the day that Ryan decided he was going to wear basketball shorts and no underwear. So as soon as the wind started blowing, he looked down, I looked down, I was like, you need to go get your underwear.
Move on.
So anyway, we're walking past, and our neighbors, like two houses down, are like, hey, no guns and tacos? And I'm like, huh?
I didn't even know they knew who we were.
We didn't even know that they knew anything about us. So, yeah, we gotta be careful because everybody knows.
Okay, so what's up, Adelie, Chad? So Bruce,
Karens deserve a gender, Dan says. So we gotta.
Maybe we should call him Dan.
The Dan. We're gonna figure out a name for. I feel like
it is Kevin. I've seen that a lot on social media.
Oh, is it
Kevin?
Kevin
And Karen. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like Tristan sounds pretty good.
Tristan would be a good one. That would be a good one. All right. So Bruce says, do you have any recommendations for citizen body cams? They are a must in the car now.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't think you mean body cam. Maybe you mean like a dash cam.
Like the dash cam? Ryan bought a dash cam after his little fender bender, but
I'm not sure if I want to record how fast I drive on the freeway.
Is that why you haven't installed it? I thought it was because you couldn't figure it out.
I actually have slowed down like substantially.
Yeah.
You know, some scary stuff happens, and it happens just, you know, driving is such a dangerous thing, way more dangerous than COVID-19. But it's so dangerous. Things happen really quick. And yeah, I've been driving slower and just trying to pay more attention. So
yeah, but so is that why? Because you don't want your actions caught on tape?
No, I just honestly haven't hooked it up.
Yeah. We do have one, but I don't think that's what Bruce is saying. I actually think that there is a citizen body cam. He's probably talking about because he knows.
Yeah, I think I thought about how would you make a body cam for a citizen to like document a self-defense shooting, because so many of these self-defense shootings, I'm going to play some wild shootings tonight. Wild.
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
I haven't seen anything.
Because I tried to show you and you were like, oh, I'm so distracted. Gotta do my hair and all this nonsense.
Really, Ryan? That's what I do. Oh, I'm so distracted. I gotta do my hair and all this
nonsense. That's exactly what you sound like in my head, by the way. But so I'm going to show this video, and, you know, I think a body cam would be an amazing thing. the challenge is, are we really going to walk around with a body cam turned on all the time?
I feel like that's like if I was a juror and...
Juror?
Well, how do you say it?
Juror.
That's what I said. If I was a juror.
Okay, all right.
If I was a juror, now you got me up. And they were like, oh, this is self-defense shooting, but he has it all on his body cam. I feel like that's something that...
You're right.
That Michael... What was his
Michael
name?
Draca.
I feel like that's something that Draca would have had.
I captured it on my body cam.
I captured it, and I used one level up. Like, I feel like that I would feel that way. And then they're like, and he has a CCW badge, too.
Yeah. Hold on, CCW police.
So I would say no. Oh, somebody else says the male version of a Karen is a Jeffrey.
No, a Jeffrey is a drug. It is crack cocaine, meth, methylcarbinol, and turmeric all rolled up into one. It's from a movie.
Oh, I'm like, what are you talking about? Let me guess, it's a Will Ferrell movie.
No, Get Him to the Greek. If you guys know what I'm talking about, drop it in the comments.
That's the movie?
It's called Get Him to the Greek, yeah.
Oh my gosh, he watches such stupid stuff.
I think they're amazing. I think I should be a movie reviewer. My talent exceeds the limits of space and time.
Nobody wants to listen to you. Okay. Felix has a question. Felix says, can I have a foregrip on my AR? Good question. It depends on, is it like an AR or is it an AR pistol? Is it a rifle or a pistol?
Yeah, if it's a rifle, you're allowed to have a vertical grip. If it's a pistol, so you got like the SIG arm brace or the SB tactical arm brace, then that's classified as a pistol, and you are not allowed to have any type of vertical grip. You can have an angled grip, but not a vertical grip.
Yeah, so there's the AFG, like Magpul angled grip, where it's like that, and it's not really like vertical.
Lots of people know Get Him to the Greek. Yeah. They know lots of
just realized, like, it looked like I was like uttering milking a cow. A vertical grip. Okay. You can have an angled grip, not a vertical grip. So it depends on, if it's a regular, like AR-15, 16-inch barrel, then you can go ahead and put whatever grip you want in the front, and you're totally fine. It only changes when the barrel is under 16 inches. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
But if Joe Biden has his way, we're all going to be walking around with 29-inch muskets.
An AR pistol stop you can use, which is just like the little...
a hand stop.
A hand stop, yeah, exactly.
All right, you want to see this crazy video? So this happened at a gas station in Texas.
Okay.
So let's see. A family man was murdered at a Greens Point, near Greens Point, and they're calling it an act of belligerent disregard of life.
Blatant, Ryan. Blatant. It said blatant.
Belligerent. You didn't have to correct me because nobody else is reading the article.
But belligerent doesn't sound proper. Blatant
Watch this video and you tell me.
Okay,
so this dude, like, I think it's his mom was in the car videotaping.
Come slap something then. I'm a hoe, come slap something then. Come slap something. Come slap something. Come slap something from a hoe then, nigga. Come slap something. Come slap something, watch I do you something bad, boy. Come slap something. All right, come slap me then. Come slap me, nigga. I'm a hoe, come slap me, boy. Come slap me. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you, homie. Come on. Say, bro, slap me. Slap me, I'm out to the bitch.
So again, bad videography here. This guy should have just gotten his car and freaking drove home, but he was...
Come slap something, nigga. If I'm a hoe, come slap something.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah. No, he probably got shot 10 times. Yeah.
I didn't hear the sound.
They can, though. So what happened is this guy, they pulled into a gas station. They both parked in a parking spot. That young man opened the car door, and it allegedly hit the other car. So then one from the other vehicle went in the store. That guy kind of waited for them to come out, and then this argument erupted. So, they're arguing back and forth. I get it. It's very frustrating, right? Somebody dings your door. Nobody wants to deal with that.
And that's what happens. Like, it happens so fast, these high emotion moments, right? And as soon as somebody's like a royal dick to you, it's like, you
got to know you're not dealing with a stable person, and you need to get the hell out of that area. But that guy was young. He was full of piss and vinegar.
Yeah.
And he escalated that situation. And now he's dead. He's got 7 children. I don't know if he's married or not, but 7 kids that guy just left behind. Like, we got enough fatherless children out here to have this guy be dead.
How old is he?
He's looks pretty young. Like I would say early 30s. So
Brian said the original video is like 20 minutes long.
Okay, that makes sense.
After around 10 rounds went off. Okay, yeah, I didn't hear that. So somebody said no de-escalation. Shane says no de-escalation skills at all. Yeah, there's that book. Do you remember what it was called? It was like The Art of De-Escalation or The Art of the Mouth or something like that. It was all about de-escalation.
Okay.
It's like a phenomenal book. I can't believe you don't know what it is.
Nope.
No. Anyway, there is a great book on, it's like the art of de-escalation, but he really talks about, it's like a military guy or something, but he really talks about like all the ways that you can learn how to properly de-escalate any situation and how like it's one of the most important skills for people to have and one of the most under whatever skills.
Yeah, the strategy that we are teaching in our advanced concealed carry is when somebody starts crap like that, what you got to do is you want to make sure that they understand you are not a person they want to fight. So the way you do that is by taking your pants off, exposing the fact that you are a man you are a man wearing a banana hammock, and then you attempt to hug them. And this causes all attackers to flee. It is proven.
Who was recording, Jay says? Was that his like woman or?
I'm pretty sure it was a mother. When I watched no, not.
Oh, his mother.
His mom. Oh, so she was saying, they wouldn't stop and whatever. And it just, the interview sounded like she was the other person in the car.
Unutilized skill. Thank you, Shane. Yes. So, okay, Mario says, totally not the same case for me. I get pulled over for speeding on the way to the range and got off with a warning. Multiple firearms in my car. Oh, I must have missed something.
Yeah, and that's normal. So let's see. Verbal jujitsu. Yeah, verbal judo.
Yeah, so, and that's the thing, right? That is something that you have to consciously practice. And is that something that we consciously practice? Like, I really surprised myself the other day. I can't remember what it was, but this woman, and I don't even remember now what she did, but it was super rude. And it just flew out of my mouth. What the matter with you, idiot? And
you said that?
Yeah.
Oh
and
my gosh.
The kids were in the car. I know.
Oh, so you were driving?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really bad though, because I was like, whoa, wait, Tiff, like, where did that come from? Like that, whoa, chill pill chick. But at least after the fact, I was like, whoa, where did that come from? Like, you really got to evaluate yourself. You just go off like that because she did something super rude, and then she probably like fingered, and everything. But
did
whatever.
you throw a handful of ball bearings at her?
No, I didn't. I did that, and then I was like, I'm sorry, Jesus. I'll reevaluate my life. I'll look into why I just went off like this without even thinking. That's what happened, if I'm going to be honest. But that, it's just sometimes you gotta. Tiff has kids trained not to rat. Oh yeah, my
kids rat on me.
My kids don't tell on me. No,
one freaking. I do one thing, and my kids are like, "Mom, guess what Dad did? Dad got in an argument."
Yeah,
it's like never end.
So Michelle Knight says that's my daily language every day that I have to drive.
I used to be like that every day I drove.
Yeah,
and then
you did.
Like I hated driving because every day was like a massive fight.
Yeah.
Now I just don't care. It's pretty rare.
But do you realize
it does happen sometimes?
But do you realize that you just took a different approach, like whatever, and then those things stopped happening as much?
Yeah. It was my fault. I know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I hated driving with you.
Next question comes from Eddie. He says, what is the best 9mm ammo to use for concealed carry? Is it Federal Personal Defense, Hydroshock, or HST? Micro 9mm Luger, the best to have, or similar ammo for different manufacturers? What is your preferred concealed carry pistol?
So this is a two-part question. So you answer the first part.
I noticed with the 2 question marks.
No, because he's got more, but I didn't put it on the slide. I'm sweating. We better hurry this live up.
So,
you're such an ass.
The concealed carry ammunition that I use, the defensive ammo, is Hornady Critical Duty. Mm-hmm. So Critical Duty is a +P round. So I am running a Glock, right? So
you
Glocks
have to make
can handle
sure
it.
that your
but if you were using like a Taurus G3, they are not allowed to handle +P ammo. The gun's probably going to explode.
The owner's manual. I think like the Kel-Tec Kel-Tec PF9s. There's definitely some firearms that you cannot use plus P. And for those of you that don't know what plus P means, it means a higher pressure.
10% more pressure than standard
10%
pressure
more
ammo.
pressure. So that barrel has to be rated to handle that pressure, or else that barrel's going to freaking blow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't shoot plus P unless...
Kind of like a teenager at prom. Okay, what was the second part of this question?
Oh, yeah. Katora says it's glistening. Yes, thank you. I don't sweat. I glisten.
Oh, there you go.
Just like Ryan says that I poop...
Rose-scented pellets.
Rose-scented pellets. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay, second part of the question is, what is your preferred concealed carry pistol? You know, this is personal choice. I really prefer a Glock 19.
And the reason I said that this was a two-part question is because in another one, he said, I saw Tiffany and you shooting a Glock 43X. And I guess in that, I mentioned that that was your carry pistol because that video was an older video then because Ryan actually he carried a Glock 19 forever.
I've carried everything,
and
right?
then you kind of carried a shield even for like a few weeks.
I still carry a shield in the morning when I exercise.
But then you went to the Glock 43X with the shield arms.
I carried the 43
magazine, so that was like 15 rounds. And then, the 43, 43X. And then you went back to your Glock 19.
Yeah.
So he's carried some different ones, but I didn't know that you carried the shield on your walks.
Yeah.
So you carry the shield over the
it's because
43X?
that's the holster I have for crossbreed. I could buy another shell, but frankly, I don't care. The Shield 1.0 is an amazing gun.
Right.
Yeah, I have no issues carrying that.
Yeah, so exercising, you do that. But typically, he's not like someone who switches out his guns, right? Like, he practices his dry fire, practices drawing from the holster, practices at the shooting range with his Glock 19.
Yeah.
Like, you're,
that's the gun, man.
Not quite John Wick, but you're close. You're close.
I'm about as pretty close to John Wick as a human being could possibly. Probably not.
Not even close.
So Lincoln asked me the other day, we were watching, he's like, Dad, are you a better shooter than that guy? And I was like, no. And he's like, yeah, but you practice and you train. And I was like, not as much as Keanu Reeves does.
Yeah, like exactly. Like he's trained a lot.
He's a lot more better than me, bud.
So with that said, that's why in the video it had the Glock 43X. Just saying. Okay. So somebody said, I use critical DD plus P in my shield. I carry critical defense. Awesome.
Nice.
And it's also important, to find the ammunition that works good for your gun. And don't just shoot range ammo and then load your firearm up with self-defense. You got to shoot a few boxes of self-defense, even though it's expensive and you don't want to.
Maybe a couple rounds.
Well, I still think that you should shoot a couple boxes. Like, not all at once, but just every now and then. Because we did have problems before with the lip of the hollow point sometimes catching on some firearms. Like, the feed ramp wasn't polished enough. And, there's little grooves this way. I don't know if you guys polish your feed ramps or not. Ryan does on all his firearms. Takes a few minutes.
Feed ramp polisher.
Feed ramp polisher. That sounds a little dirty. I don't know. But he does that.
Could be a name of a strip club.
He does that with all his firearms. And if you guys don't know how to do that, comment below and say if you would like Ryan to do a video on how to polish the feed ramp on your firearm.
What's up, Joey?
And he can do that video. Joey?
Yeah,
oh,
Joey.
Hey, Joey.
So like the only Joey that we know?
Joey.
When I say Joey, that's the
Joey's
Joey
our admin in our Florida Concealed Carry group, which I will take a minute to plug right here. If you are on Facebook, I know some of you hate the Zuck. But if you're on Facebook, join the Florida Concealed Carry. Just in the section, search.
Type those words.
If you know how to do that, Florida Concealed Carry group, and join Ryan and I's group. You can meet Jason and Joey on there, and Britt, who are our admins. And if you're a woman, just go Concealed Carry for Women, and then you can join our women's group. So just FYI.
Who's the admin on the women's group?
Oh, there's Jason Walker. So our admin is Mary. So far, we just have Mary on there. Yeah, exactly. And Katora. Yes, Katora's in there. But we got to get Ting Ting if she's on Facebook.
Felix says, do you have any Spanish concealed carry classes? Yes. Our concealed carry class online is in Spanish, and it is awesome. We have a lot of 100% Spanish-speaking people take our class. And I always ask them, you know, did you use the Spanish class? And they're like, yeah. They say, sí, señor. Yes, you're right. So,
Well,
and they all say they like it. So, which is great.
I do customer support through Google Translate when, you know, because if they only speak Spanish, some people will they speak English, but they're like, oh, my English isn't that good.
Yeah, just broken.
But then I'm like, dude, your English is great. Like, what do you, like, who cares if there's a little bit of
I like to, when I get those people that come in and they're like, oh, my English is not that good. I like to make up words.
Oh, shut up.
As I'm talking, just to see the confusion.
But we have all of the courses, including the bonus courses, because we give the 5 bonus courses with our concealed carry class. When to use your firearm in home defense, the right and wrong way to carry a gun, the concealed
biggest
carry
mistakes after the trigger is pulled,
and the concealed carry mindset. So we give all those courses free with your concealed carry class, and traveling and the expert's guide to traveling and transporting guns in Florida. I think there's almost like 5 hours worth of bonus material. So it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. So all of those also have Spanish subtitles. So just so you know, but when you meet Ryan, he doesn't speak Spanish. So he'll just...
Marcel says, Tiffany is Mexican. Why can't you speak Spanish?
No, everybody thinks that I am actually Spanish, but I am not. So I am French and Belgium, and I don't speak French because my dad didn't want my mom to teach us French.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know it. So he was like, oh, then everyone's going to speak French. So I only speak English, but I do use Google Translate like a ninja. I'm sweating.
Oh. I'm sweating too. All right, let's see what our next crazy... this is a wild shooting.
Okay.
This just like goes to show how absolutely brilliant bad guys are. They are very smart in picking a strategy to deceive us. So this occurred in New York. I recorded this on my phone. So you can see this guy in the white car here. He looks like he's like working on his vehicle. He's got his hood up. He's got some tools and stuff. I see the other guy walking, and I thought the guy walking was the bad guy.
Right.
But as soon as the guy walking gets in his car, this guy runs up, shoots him in the head.
What the hell?
Steals a little bit of stuff. And then this whole, like, my car is broken down is just a freaking game. Gets in his car, and he dips out. How crazy is that? So, you know, that guy walking, he's doing his situational awareness. He sees somebody with a car broken down, and he just assumed that what he saw is what was really happening. So then he broke his preoccupation, turned to get inside of the vehicle, and he got murdered.
I think we would all be guilty of that, honestly. Like, you know, you don't live, I get it. You have your head on the swivel, you got situational awareness, but I mean, you don't live like a freaking, you know, freaking red lines, analyzing everything in your head. I mean, that did not look like a dangerous situation. And that person just getting into the car looked like they lived there. Like, this is something they do probably every single day. You know, go onto the street, get onto their
so that victim was living their life, but the wolf was hunting them.
Wow.
The wolf was watching, and let's say they did live there.
I don't.
They were planning that.
Sometimes, you know what? You're just dead. Like, sometimes I don't know if there's anything that you can do. Like, you always say, like, was there anything you could do in that situation is what you ask yourself.
Sure.
I don't know that there's anything you could do in that situation.
Oh, Shane says the guy shot was a federal witness.
Okay. So he was a target. This is not a random. That makes sense. Because that's what it looked like. Like, this is not...
no, this wasn't random. This is like...
not a random. I was thinking that, too. Like, I was thinking it looks like that guy was just waiting for this person to come up. Because as soon as he turned his back, he went for him. So, federal witness against... what?
Clinton's got another one.
Oh, yeah.
Add that on the freaking checkboard.
Amish hitman. Yeah, that does seem like something like the Clintons would do.
Yeah, so
wow,
she said how to pronounce her name. It's like Sealy.
What? No, Kaylee.
No. She corrected us. I just didn't say anything. It's Sealy. So, never stop on the side of the road to help somebody. We had a student. It's a really terrible story. She was like probably 25, like late 20s. I remember this
story.
And she said her mom has family down in Miami. So the mom was like driving through Alligator Alley, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Alligator Alley, middle of the night. Her car breaks down. So she's like on the side of the road trying to fix it.
That is one spot I would not want to get broken.
That's a tough spot because
Alligator Alley is pretty spooky.
Pretty spooky. Maybe not a lot of traffic at night. I haven't driven there lately.
There's barely any traffic at all.
So a car stops to help her. He approached. It all seemed legit. But then he grabbed her, hit her, drug her into the woods, raped her. Then he jumped in his car, and then he just dipped out. So you just never know. You absolutely never know who is stopping to help you.
And wolves are opportunists, right?
Right.
So, I mean, if it comes by, then that's it. You know?
Do you remember there was this young girl, she was probably like 18, 19 years old. She was on the side of the road with a flat tire, so I stopped to help her. And you helped her, yeah. I told her to drive the car off the road, right? And then I changed the tire for her. I was carrying that day at the 4 o'clock position, 4:30, and I could hear her standing behind me as I was changing the tire, like taking pictures of me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sure my gun is printing. This chick is probably freaking out. She's like, just be calm, change the tire. And I said, have a great day. And then left, but
yeah. Because but the thing is you understand, and you were probably happy. You were probably thinking, good that this chick is not going just on her phone, not paying attention, not watching me. She's aware of her surroundings. She's, taking pictures, and because if that was Paisley, that's how you would want her to.
If it was Paisley, I want her to stay in her car.
Lock the doors, call CAA or whatever it's called.
It's America, all right? It's America.
Okay, in Canada, it's CAA, and I can never get it right, so whatever.
Canada hasn't gotten anything right.
So it's just AAA?
Triple A.
Okay, triple A.
Like the battery.
Isn't that what AAA is?
AA is alcohol.
AAA is 3 A's, a.k.a. triple A.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Okay, wait. There are many TV cameras on Alligator Alley on top of each lamppost monitored. Is that because of the animals? Is that why? Because I know there's like a lot of the mountain cougar, whatever, lions and stuff like that. Is that why they have cameras, or?
It's probably just because it's such a not frequented kind of area. And I bet you it's for the road warriors guy. They see somebody on the camera. Road Rangers. Broken down, and then they can tell them.
Did you call them road warriors?
Road warriors, isn't that what they're called?
Road Rangers. So my brother, I don't know if we were dating yet or not. I don't know if you remember this, but in his Jeep, his car broke down, his tire or whatever. So the road rangers came up and they were like, hey, we'll help you out. So he's like, sure, do it. He's like, this is awesome in America, because he was coming down from Canada, right? So they changed his tire. Well, they forgot to put the lug nuts on. So he's on 275, on the bridge of 275, and all of a sudden, he just gets up to 40, 50 miles an hour, and his wheel just goes down the thing, and his car just, axle cracks. It was bad. But they actually paid for it all to be fixed.
Really?
Yeah, they paid for it.
Because it was a huge lawsuit.
That's pretty bad, though.
Yeah, so it looks like Jay's daughter was just in Dallas, had a rental tire blowout.
Oh.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, but because it was a rental car, you can just call, right?
Yeah, I guess. If you paid the trillion dollars for the rental protection insurance.
Exactly.
Let's see. So, vid was out of NYC. You can find it on YouTube. Sorry if I misspelled your name. Okay, yep, it is on YouTube. Orlando is getting as bad as NYC.
Yeah.
I don't know. We were just in Orlando. It was pretty okay. But on Saturday, this is just the stupidity of people, right? We came back to Tampa on Saturday, and we went to a hotel because our air conditioner here was too hot. So, in the morning, they have the free complimentary breakfast. So there's 5 people there or whatever. So in the morning, we walk down, and I walk into their area.
We walk around we're not wearing a mask. Nobody's wearing the mask. Even the front desk is not wearing a mask.
So we walk into the food area, and this lady goes, "Sir, you have to put on a face mask and rubber gloves." So then I look over and I see this one old lady sitting at the stool. She's got her face mask down like this. She's got big surgical gloves on, eating her food. And I said, "You want me to wear a face mask and surgical gloves to eat a muffin?" And they were like, "Yes, it's our policy." And I said, "Then I'm not staying at this hotel. So pack our stuff.
And we left.
Let's get the hell out of here." Yeah. You are a psychopath. Yeah. Do you remember Paisley?
It was really weird.
They made our daughter play in her school
band. But why
band.
are you on this tangent right now?
Because it just pissed me off. They made her play in her school band with a face mask, and they cut a hole in it so that she could play her flute with a face mask with a hole in it. Do you not? This is just shows society that you're not smart enough to just think. That defeats the purpose of a face mask.
Oh, somebody said he had to turn off your notifications because of the shorts. Why? Too many shorts, or you didn't like the shorts? Let us know, please. Are you putting lots of shorts up?
One a day.
No, one a day.
Okay, let me guess. Orange County. Yeah.
Orange Blossom Trail is sketchy. Yes, it is. I agree.
Yeah, I remember we went to like a Chinese restaurant or something there one time, like 10 years ago. And I remember like, this is where
when we were waiting, you were waiting in line at that. Oh, when we went for family vacation, remember? And then you had to wait in line for like 2 hours. So Lori and me took the kids just on International Drive, and we went to a Dunkin' Donuts there, which you would think like would be, this is International Drive in Orlando. This is like tourist, city. But it was like super overrun, and it used to be really nice. It was super overrun, and it was super dirty, and there was all kinds of crazy stuff. Cars screeching, people yelling, and I was like, oh shit, like this is not good. And the kids, like Orlando has gone downhill definitely in the last like couple years for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's more dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, Jeff says he loves your shorts.
Okay, we got one person.
Yes. Okay, yes, pickle. I think it should have been Spitfire. I saw that you said that.
Spitfire is a good one, Katora.
I thought that I saw you. She said that like on the concealed carry group, and I kind of laughed. Spitfire. I like that. That's so much better than pickle.
Yeah. What was the one you said today or whatever? You said it's not pickle. I
forget. I know. Okay. I was going to say that, but I totally forgot what it was. All right.
Okay.
What's the next question?
Michael says, I see the current fad mod is to put a gas pedal on EDCs. Is it worth the effort? Pros and cons. I know silicon carbide adds an aggressive grip texture to polymer guns. What are your thoughts on silicone carbide
versus stippling?
I prefer stippling.
You've stippled all your guns. I hate it.
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Freaking hate it because it's like every gun of his that I shoot, he's stippled. And it's super aggressive too. It's not like a nice soft stipple. It's like an aggressive stipple.
Like an American stipple.
But it hurts your hand.
Doesn't hurt my hands because I'm an American. Maybe if Canada didn't raise such pansies.
Stand up so we can see your shorts, says
I'm actually wearing jeans right now.
Oh, you are? I was going to check if you were actually naked because it's hot enough to warrant being naked and let your dingleberries hang out. That would
make for a very interesting live stream.
Yeah. I would tell you what. Your dingleberries would be sliding on the leather chair right now. All sloppy.
This is gross, Tiffany.
Because it's that sweaty right now in here.
It is gross.
Because you got to remember, we're turning off the air. We have to turn off the air conditioner so that because it's too loud for the live. Ryan says, I would like to put it on and then for you guys to tell us, like, you know what, guys? We can barely hear it. Go ahead, have air conditioning during the live so you don't get a sweaty crack.
Let's see what it sounds like.
That's what I would like to know.
Okay, don't talk right now. Okay, the mic's picking it up a little bit.
Not saying a word. Not saying a word.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, can you, beautiful weirdos? Yes, we are. We are weirdos.
I'm not a weirdo.
So here's the question. Can you hear the air conditioner on right now? So Deputy Dog says, oh my God, turn on the AC. Thank you. Like seriously, like I'm not lying. When I leave here, I always flash Ryan, like Ryan, look, and I'm just like sweating, like gross. My bra's all sweaty, my underwear, it's disgusting.
Okay, so, Mario says he can't hear it.
You can't hear it? Like seriously?
Yeah, I do have filters in it. How much is that going to piss you off if we figure out that you can't hear it?
Mother effer? Like, seriously, dude? I am so pissed right now that we've been doing lives in 90 degrees, and I've been glistening, and my eyelashes have been slowly peeling up.
Your whole face is slowly sliding down.
Yeah. Tiff looked good at the beginning, but now... Okay, so you can't hear it. No AC noise.
Okay.
Wow.
Awesome.
Praise the Lord Jesus.
Do you know how many videos I have filmed in here with no AC for like the entire day filming?
Yeah, I would like to say that Ryan just wants me sweaty Katora. Oh, thank you, Dan. Dingleberries sliding on the leather. I just puked in my mouth a little. And I won't say it. Yes, it is a little gross, isn't it? So, did you guys see Ryan reposted his Can You Carry on a boat in the state of Florida?
That video blew up, dude.
The video blew up, but
it didn't do good the first time I posted it, but now when I posted it,
well, it was also kind of buried. Like you just took a clip, didn't you, or is that the whole
full
thing?
video.
Okay, if you guys haven't seen it, so what is it called?
I don't know, but it's on Instagram and it's on Facebook.
If you guys haven't seen it, like when we get off this live, just do Tampa Carry boat. Okay,
yeah.
It will pop up. If you want to see Ryan in a freaking Speedo, it is the funniest thing ever. And my dad. He was there when I filmed that. My dad was there. My dad is super shy, and he was there, and it was so funny. It's a great video. And then at the end, Ryan, there's a surprise at the end. And I'm just going to tell you, he was fully nude. So.
And Tiffany, when I'd rip my shorts off for that scene, Tiff freaked out.
Because there was another boat coming.
We actually didn't use it in the final video, but the first time we filmed it, I actually was just forget it. I just ripped my pants off, and Tiffany
this is on the river walk in
downtown Tampa.
And there's people going by, and what happened? I didn't lose it. I forgot to press the record button.
Oh, that's right.
And then I wouldn't do it again. So then we had to go reshoot in the middle of nowhere at Fort DeSoto. Yeah. On the kayak.
I forgot.
Yeah, because Ryan's let's just do this quickly. I'm dude, you can't just show your nuts in public. I don't care if you're filming. I don't care if you're Tampa Carry. You can't show your nuts in public. That is illegal.
It's only a felony if you get caught, Tiffany.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Michelle says, please tell me that Paisley was not there for that scene.
She was.
No, she was there.
She was there. They turned around.
Tiffany's sister was there.
Yeah. Free balling, yes, Patrick. That's what Ryan calls it, the free balling. So anyway, pretty good. Okay, Will A says, I hope there'll be a SHOT Show this coming year. I was actually wondering about SHOT Show, if they were going to try to have it or not.
Yeah.
Because typically Ryan would go there and do it live. So he would get, the first video.
Yeah, that was an epic. I did that once. It was an epic fail.
Oh, I thought you did it twice.
No, I will never do that
It's
again.
hard to get
the internet
reception.
Connect, yeah.
Oh, we got some good stuff. But anyway, Ryan would go and film it, but I don't know if there's going to be SHOT Show anymore.
No, it was Las Vegas that shut that down. They wouldn't allow as many people in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So Katora says her and her husband are dying with laughter. So people like your free balling sweaty balls.
Yeah, OnlyFans is my backup plan. If teaching concealed carry classes doesn't work, I'm going to sell pictures of my feet to 70-year-old Asian men on OnlyFans.
Tom will follow you.
I'm sure Tom will buy my pictures.
Okay. Didn't you have another question there?
Yep, I got another crazy video. Oh, shoot. So this guy was upset in Tampa that planes were flying over his house. So he went onto the White House's website, email or whatever, and said, I'm going to kill.
So where does he live?
Tampa.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to kill cops, Black Lives Matter supporters.
What the hell?
And black children.
Because there's airplanes.
Because an airplane is flying over his house.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So obviously the White House is contacting the FBI. FBI contacts Tampa police. The guy gets questioned, and now he's getting prosecuted. Wow. So just today, the judge said, I will not accept a plea deal from this person.
Right.
So you are not getting a plea.
Well, you're
going to trial, and you're going to deal with the consequences of what you did.
I hate that they named these things red flags because, then it just seems like I'm supporting red flag. I don't support red flag, but I was going to say, that's a red flag. I mean,
this guy is a psycho,
You're a freaking psychopath.
He's a psycho.
And to say that, and then where does that even come in? Where does Black Lives Matter and black children even come in? That?
Because you're dealing with a crazy person, and crazy
person.
People say crazy shit.
So he got arrested and nobody got hurt.
Not yet, but I mean, the scary part is, if this guy gets out, when he gets out, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Are we going to see him on the news later? Who knows? Okay, Will says, have they caught the ex-Marine who killed the Jacksonville officer yet? I actually haven't seen that, so that's That's pretty scary.
I saw that. That's the guy that I said. I'm pretty sure, Will, is that the guy that they sent out the blue alert? Because I got a blue alert on my phone, and I was like, what's this, a blue alert? And I Googled, what's a blue alert? Because I've never got, you got the silver alert and the, what's the kids missing one alert? Amber alert. So a blue alert, it said somebody had killed a cop. So.
Yeah, that
anyway,
sucks.
Super crazy.
I'll look for that video later, Will.
Yeah. So, Kaylee, sorry, sweetie, I don't know your name. You can do it again. I missed it. But they said that they just watched the boat video without the sound, and Ryan is definitely a weirdo. If you just figuring that out? Ryan is a weirdo now? Yes, he's definite weirdo.
Yeah.
Blue alert. Yes, that's what it was. Okay, yes. So that was it. So I didn't know that there was actual video of that, though. So if you want to send that, if somebody has that video, go ahead and send it to us at classes@tampacarry.com.
Yeah. Or just DM me on Instagram because it goes down in the DMs.
Everybody knows it goes down in the DMs, Rye.
That's where me and Tom trade feet pics.
Oh, gross. Oh, $50K reward.
For the
okay.
cop.
And the cop. Today. Okay, the cop died today. Aww.
Ryan's videos make the case for a red flag. I'm sure if anybody ever really dives deep into it, they would use any of my videos to try to manipulate and do whatever.
Yeah, exactly. They would take clips. I mean, you can do that with anything, right? And that's why you have to be so careful with these clips. They come out and then you just see a little bit, and you can really manipulate a lot of things by just shortening the clip or changing it or taking a few things from a couple different videos. They could make a case against you, but I'm sorry to say I think they could make a case about me too.
Yeah, why?
Well, just some of the things I say. I mean, if you were to clip them together, probably not like a shining star.
Okay. None of us are shining stars.
Yeah. I guess that's the way it is.
But better than Joe Biden.
So Tom says gross, but hey, I got bills. Man's got to eat. Okay, what was your question? You had a question,
My question,
right?
I don't have a question. Scott has a question.
Okay.
I'm not sure where I read this, but a while back I read somewhere that due to a technicality, if you have a concealed carry license, you are prohibited from open carrying pepper spray. According to this claim, you can open carry pepper spray on your belt as long as you don't have a concealed carry license. But having the license means you've promised the state that you will always conceal carry all forms of weapons. Is that true? No, that is not true. The second part of your question is not true. Just because you have a carry permit doesn't mean you're promising to never open carry a gun. We have a right to open carry a gun in the state of Florida. The part of the pepper spray is that the definition of what a concealed carry weapon means under the section of concealed carry is a pistol, a chemical spray, an electronic device, a billy, or a knife. Now, one of the requirements is that a chemical spray is not considered chemical spray. It's considered a self-defense spray if it's under 2 ounces.
Gotcha.
So in my opinion, if you have a pepper spray that's under 2 ounces, you do not have to have a concealed carry permit. If you have chemical spray that's over 2 ounces, then you do have to have a concealed carry permit.
Yes, exactly. And most, like for, the most of the pocket-sized ones or whatever, they're well under.
Yeah.
So you're totally fine having any of those. I think it's once you get to that big, with the handle.
That didn't work.
Oh, yeah, but you can do a promo for the book. There we go. Florida Concealed Carry.
If you want to really learn about concealed carry law and make sure you understand what you can and cannot do with your gun, there's a link down in the description below. We have been selling a ton of these books lately.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks, no lie, like 50 books.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Somebody found a link somewhere, I guess, because all of a sudden Tiff's like shipping away.
We're posting some video reviews of the book right now, which is why.
That's why. So great book. Thank you so much, Will. We appreciate it. Okay. Do you think Wanted Dead or Alive will ever come back? No,
depends on how much further our society plunges into chaos.
I think that it wouldn't maybe be a bad idea. Let's just say, like, I'm totally. Don't you guys think this is crazy? What's happening with this Brian Laundrie guy? Like, do you think now more information has come out? Do you think? Post in the comments. Do you think his parents had anything to do with him doing the whole getaway thing. Like, I have to say, at first, because I always think, like, oh, people are good people. People wouldn't do that. The parents wouldn't do that. Now, I'm starting to think they did know. Like, I think, and I did not know this about this young guy, but he apparently spent a few months in the Appalachian Mountains, so he's like a bushman. Like, there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell that I'm going in the mountains for any length of time. Like, I pee my pants when
Let's be real.
What?
Dog the bounty hunter is here.
Do you know they called 911? The Laundrie parents called 911 while Dog was at their door.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What a
it just
bunch
came
of
out today.
Bitches.
It just came out today. So I'm just wondering, do you guys think that his parents knew that he had a plan to escape, and do you think they just kept their mouth shut and let him go, and they were like,
Maybe.
So I was thinking, okay, I don't think that Katie, I don't think that Dog's going to find him, because I think he's just going to, I mean, he kind of did it. I like Dog,
Choose your words carefully here, all right?
Why?
Dog is an American icon.
Listen,
and if anybody can find this scumbag, it is Dog Chapman.
Yeah, but I think he could do it. Like, if he's in the city, I don't see him like going out in the bush. Like, and I don't think he's going out in the bush. He said the cops he said they're going to use that infrared thing that they used to find the Boston bomber. Remember, he was hiding in the boat underneath the tarp or whatever, because he's like, he can go under the water, he can go, whatever, and there ain't no getting away from him. So I'm wondering why they haven't even spotted him or anything. It just doesn't add up. So I'm thinking the parents did have something to do with this. I'm thinking the parents helped get the car over there to fake police out to think that he was there, and I think he went up to Georgia. I think he went up. If he already spent a few months in the Appalachian Mountains, he probably knows a spot where he can go. I think that's where he took off to.
He's going to live in the bushes
and this
for
was
like
a decoy.
The next 20 years.
I think he's going to try. And it said, so there was a psychiatrist that watched the video of him and Gabby doing their little fight, and she said he has such narcissistic things, the way he's talking and whatever. And she said, so it's normal for them to think that they can get away with it. And like, I'm just going to go live in the bush somewhere. And
Normal for a narcissist think they're going to get away with it?
Yeah, exactly. And to like go and think that they're going to go and hide. Other people would get scared, I guess, and turn themselves in. Yeah. But he's thinking like, no, I'm going to get away from this. So I don't know.
Nope.
What do you guys think? Yes,
thermal
imaging. Thank you, Shane. That's what I was looking for.
Good. Glad you found your word and you wrecked my comments.
Sorry, nobody wants to hear what's coming out of your mouth anyway, Ryan.
Lots of people do.
Really?
Lots of people.
We need to find those people. Okay, so everybody is saying yes, the parents are feeling very stupid and betrayed. Yeah, I definitely think, I don't want to be in their spot. I'll tell you that.
I couldn't imagine that, man.
Yeah, Shane says he loves Ryan, so that's good. Okay, the Unabomber did the same thing. This Laundrie guy doesn't seem as smart. Yeah, I agree. He doesn't seem as smart, but I mean, crap, here we are 3 weeks later, and the guy's nowhere to be found. They don't have any clues. They don't have anything, or that they're alluding to. They may have some clues and stuff, but...
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot the cops are not telling us.
Because they had the dive teams out too, right? Because then they were thinking like maybe there's something in there. Dog asked for prayers to help him. God will help him find him. Yeah, I hope so. The guy, he belongs in jail, right? So
he deserves to get raped.
Guess what? Innocent until proven guilty, but dude, you are acting very guilty.
Oh yeah, bro. This guy did this.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
now, sorry, but I've judged you already. So.
Yep.
Yes, Katie. It took them 3 days to just report him missing. Exactly.
Oh, the parents. It took the parents 3 days to report him missing.
Exactly.
I didn't know that.
I mean, there's something. Yeah, it might be in a gator's stomach. This is true.
We could only hope, right?
Yeah. So. Murder, homicide, same thing. Yeah, exactly. All right. Did you have any other questions?
That is it.
My love? Oh, my gosh. It's 7:54 already. Look at that.
7:54, and you guys can't hear the AC. That's the biggest breakthrough from today. I'm going to go back and listen to this, though, and see.
I can't believe that there is a small chance that I will be able to do this live in the future with air conditioning. Like, this is...
We're moving up in the world, Tiffany.
This is so great.
High five.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We greatly appreciate you.
Oh, I was going to give away a book.
Go. Do whatever you got to do.
All right. Put your book up there. All right. If you want a copy of Ryan's book, all I need you to comment down below is book. Ryan is mean. He wants you to write Florida concealed carry book so that Facebook or Google will see those comments, I think, is his reasoning. I'm not sure. But I'm nice, okay? I'm the side that you want to be on. So all you got to do is write book in the comments, and then I'll pick.
This whole, dissertation you're giving is BS, by the way.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Michelle says Florida.
Oh, yeah,
concealed
like
carry.
Michelle.
Yeah, Santee did the same thing. So
Okay.
they're trying to listen to you here. Let's give it a few. Let's let the
Ping pong.
Florida blah blah blah, says Jay. Tiffany, you're the good cop. Yes, I am. I sure am. Ding dong chow. Oh, of course. I'm not even going to read Tom's comments. And I'm pretty sure he has the book. He probably has 2 books. I'm sure. So
Tom is funny.
Oh, RV Dog, nice to see you.
Yeah, what's up,
So,
dude?
you know what? Thanks a lot to everybody who tunes into us every single week. We appreciate you guys. We look forward to Monday nights. We can't wait to see you. Well,
You're such a liar.
no. Now I look forward to Monday nights with the air. I've got to be honest, it's like my bedtime. And then it's like, oh, Tiff, you got to go put your face on. And then you got to slowly watch it melt off in the heat. This is what Ryan makes me do. So now that there's air, now that you guys have given us air, now I think I'm going to enjoy the Monday Night Lives.
Hey, we haven't proved anything yet. When I listened to it
No, they said it's good. You got to give it to them. They said it's good. Come on.
I don't know.
Ugh. Okay. All right. So let me pick somebody here. All right. So, Mario says, don't forget about the Wednesday thing.
Yes, Mario.
Yes,
so
we will be here Wednesday.
Clubhouse Live. I don't have the audio set up or the video set up on that right now, but Clubhouse Live this Wednesday. If you guys have any topic ideas you want to chat about, DM me on Instagram, Tampa Carry Official, and we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be great.
Yeah, so with Clubhouse, it's different like this. You can watch Ryan live on YouTube, but on Clubhouse, you can actually chime in, and then you can talk. So if you don't have the Clubhouse app, just download it, find Tampa Carry, and then you can enter that chat room, and then you can speak. So you can actually have a conversation back and forth with Ryan and I. It's kind of nice. I actually enjoy it.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's one of the coolest apps I've had so far.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Santi Torres D. Santi Torres, I think that's how you say your name. Send me an email to Santi. Send me an email to, come on, do your job, Ryan. You only have one freaking job.
I set all this up.
Okay.
I got 50 jobs.
Send me an email to winner@Tampa Carry, and we will get you a book out to you.
Patty wants a picture of my feet.
Yes, Jay, no more crack sweat. You got it. So,
okay, Clubhouse is at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, but if you
be there or be square.
But Ryan usually goes to 6:30, so all you have to do is download that app, and then once you follow Tampa Carry, it'll send you a quiet notification that, hey, Tampa Carry's live. So, but it's a pretty cool. It's a pretty cool app if you like to get involved. If you want to chime in, it's really nice.
Talk, yeah.
And people, you can talk back and forth. It's really good. I really like it.
Yeah,
I enjoy
awesome.
it because I like hearing from people, and it's so cool to hear people's voices.
To hear people's voices that have been following us for years.
Yeah.
And you see a name, you see comments, but it's pretty dope to hear their voice and actually be able to really communicate.
Yeah, and to actually hear your thoughts, right? Other than on the thing here. So anyway.
Some of your thoughts are more valuable than others. Tom Cigars.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We are out. Peace.
Bye, guys.